La Pagoda is perhaps Paris's most charming movie theater, a 1930s Japanophile Art Deco confection, now considered a classic of period architecture. And the theater has always had a very important part to play in French cinema history. Many of the new wave directors had their first premieres here. This week, La Pagoda hosted a gathering of French intelligentsia and Ukrainian diaspora for an evening dedicated to Oleh Sentsov, the prominent independent Ukrainian filmmaker arrested by Russian authorities in Crimea. Sentsov, a prominent member of the Euromaidan in Kiev, was arrested in May by Russian FSB officers in Crimea and accused of preparing terrorist actions. He has since been held in Moscow's Lefortovo prison and refused access to Ukrainian consular assistance. The evening was organized by Ukrainian filmmaker Regina Marinovskaya and included a debate between philosopher Bernard-Henri Lévy and journalist Raphael Glucksman, who specializes in Ukraine and Georgia.
I am a great friend of Ukraine, yes, and I am also a great friend of great artists, and especially when they are imprisoned in such nasty ways, in a sort of Kafka trial on the basis of false testimonies, under the cloud of mafia methods. This is what is happening today to Oleh Sentsov.
I think it was extremely important to have this projection and debate devoted to the case of Oleh Sentsov, but it's more than that. It's about the violations of human rights by the current regime in Russia, and it's about the fate of the Ukrainian political prisoners who were apprehended illegally, are held illegally, and if the case goes to the court, they will be tried totally illegally, and it's really important to show our solidarity with those people so that their cases are not forgotten.
We have to show to the Russians that there is a mobilization around the case of Sentsov, and not only Sentsov, also Savchenko and the other Ukrainians that were kidnapped by the Russian regime. And why we need to do that? Because by kidnapping Sentsov, they want to do the trial of Maidan, and Maidan speaks to all of us in Europe.
This is Vladislav Davidzin reporting for Ukraine Today in Paris.